A weapon for Shadow to wield. I once nearly lost an arm to a machine. Now, they will win us back the sun. I bet the usurpers in Meridian are
Right,
feasting
now
and
we're on
growing
business.
fat. Shameless.
Hello, I'm Uli, and this is Horizon Zero Dawn. Alright. Just about to start. So, last time we arrived here at the first of these three camps, and now we're at the second one.
The shadow gives us strength.
And
So
this
I'm heading
camp...
for the west. Keep my guard up.
So now I'm just feeling like I'm in a slightly awkward location. Because I want to get somewhere to the side where I can quickly get to this camp alarm and turn it off. And this guy is standing there.
For the shadow. For Meridian.
In a location where I'm not sure that I can sneak by. So, alright. Let's get going then, I guess. I hope you've had a nice day. And... yeah.
Before, I wasted my life drinking and fighting. Now, I serve the shadow.
Maybe I should try to distract him.
You hear that?
Oh, they're all coming over there. That wasn't quite
Eat, he said. You can't
effective.
use shadow if you are weak.
Because he just stopped walking. Didn't actually do anything, and now this guy is alarmed. So let's wait for him and that other guy over there
Never rests.
to relax again. Okay. Maybe I should just start shooting people. Especially someone near the alarm.
I must stay alert. A weapon.
Maybe I can hurry over there. And go around. Okay. So let's try to find a way we can go. Where they won't see us. There, I think that may be better. After all, we just have to take out whoever is manning the alarm. Uh-oh.
I once nearly lost an arm to a machine. Now, they will win us back asunder.
Well, here I am.
Okay.
Come on, brothers, let's get her!
Oh, crap. Oh, no! I didn't want to do that. Oh, but here's a ladder. Come on. Get to the ladder, Aloy.
Redouble your efforts! Shadow demands it!
Oh, no, I didn't get the alarm. Crap. All because I just fell down here. Okay, I guess that's, can't be able to jump anymore. You know what? Should I? No, wait, I didn't. I'm trying to think if I should save scum or if I should, I'll go back and let's see how far away the last save was. Because it's just, I might have to do all three again, but then, this somehow doesn't feel right. Let me just... Okay, we're here, so let's try and get up there again. And
I wonder what else we'll find beneath.
interestingly, it's not night anymore. Alright, let's try this again and try not to fall off this time.
Well, they're still surprised.
Don't give them easy target!
Did I get it? I guess I did. Or did I not? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's working, at least. Again. It looks like you could walk through there, but you can't. Come on, Aloy. Get up there. Aloy! What the heck? Okay, let's just get out here and take out people manually then. Wait, oh, you're one of ours. Okay, never mind, sorry. Okay, Starting the day with something like this apparently not the best idea. But at least we managed to destroy the alarm, although the feedback was kind of weird for that as well.
Never count the glory be praised.
Okay, I guess they got them all. This is all a bit,
We have what we need here.
went better the first time.
We're finished here.
Well, no, we haven't picked up all the loot yet. That's not finished. But alright. This is like Star Wars, like walkway construction. You know? No security railings, no nothing. No wonder they're all dead.
Full already.
Health and safety would have a field day. Interesting that there was no watcher. Or that I didn't see the watcher. So was that just one scenery, or did somebody take care of them? But yeah, the annoying thing about this alarm, as far as I know, you cannot shoot the alarm, which was what I tried the first time when I played this. You actually have to walk up to it and, you know, trigger an interaction with it. Which means that you're easily discovered.
Should have brought a cart.
Okay. Potions back there seems to be someone. Oh, that was also a health potion, right? Yeah. Okay, so I guess we got everything we'd be able to loot here. Let's craft the few arrows we lost and move on, I suppose. This fire kiln root. Oh, we're gathering boar skins for him. Okay. I guess we can do that. Let's see what else we can see over there. Okay. Over there. No, where is it? Here is the alarm. There are a bunch of cultists here. Okay, and somehow... Alright. Let's see, that's the alarm. And I think up there is where a few of the other Nora were.
I must stay alert. A weapon for Shadow to wield.
One of the things in this game that's a bit of a pity is that you can't... Does that work? Okay, is that you can't hide bodies. Like in other stealth games, you can pick up a body and carry it somewhere.
There's something above.
Oh. Crap, he saw me.
Look out! It's her!
Okay, that didn't go too well.
I'll light the signal.
Okay,
Oh no!
at least we got the alarm.
We're dead too! If you don't...
I guess that worked. Come on.
Blend in.
Oops. Where are the others?
We don't have a working signal.
Enemies, where are you? Ah, there's one. Ah, great.
Didn't get it.
Never count the Nora out. We did it. I knew we could
Always
do it.
have faith in the Nora.
Okay.
Watch her.
Wait, there's a watcher? So guess we're not done yet. Oh, hi. Alright. Where else? Are we done now? Looks like we're done now, okay. Use one of those health potions because they're bound to have more of them, yeah. So at least we're not using our medicinal plants for it. And then what else is it telling us to do? Somehow this feels... I was a lot more panicked about this the first time I did those. So, a little bit confused. I like the general mechanic, like that you have to figure out a way to get close to that one central point and turn it off. And then you can basically cut loose. At least at this difficulty level. I'm not quite sure whether... Go to the tallest tower. Okay, so that's the next camp then. I guess we're done here. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure what about the... like how I could have used the blaze containers here. Because like once you're already in the middle, there's really not much you can do. Maybe that's just if you have more enemies, then maybe some will still be near those containers or something. I don't know. If you could, like, destroy the alarm without being near it, that would work, I guess. Then there would be a way to totally stealth it. It's something I like in Assassin's Creed Origins. There they have like braziers standing around in their camps, the enemies, and you can go there and place a trap on one. And I kind of like that because you can really you can climb up the walls at the side, trap the brazier, then go away again without having been seen, and shoot, like take out everyone from a distance in with your bow and arrow. It's also interesting if you think that mainly this game is about, you know, like this whole thing with the machines. But and that was actually something that surprised them during the during testing of this game, when they originally made it, like when they worked out the mechanics. Like at the beginning, where the mechanics were still simple, apparently the developers were like everyone told them, yeah, the bit of combat that you have with humans is okay, and the machine stuff is also great. And then they improved the machines, and suddenly people went, well, fighting against people is really boring. And so they had to put some more work into that, and as far as I know, they're still not quite happy with the way their combat with machines, with people turned out, and they said that in the end they should have had more boss fight-like battles with humans. Because basically that's, you know, like as soon as the machines are some kind of clever, you will want to, you know, like you expect the humans to be kind of that level of clever too, but of course in a different way because they're humans and not machines. And I think the damage model also, like they say that they should have had more, you know, like shoot them in the arm, shoot them in the leg, that kind of thing. Which they effectively did for the machines. You can shoot off parts and then they won't work anymore and things like that. Wait, there's loot here. First, always get the loot.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Alright. Oh. There. Text log. Let's see what they're giving us. Personal log. User... whatever. Finally got a lead on a vat meat supplier out of Tulsa. Seems affordable. Samples scheduled for delivery later tonight. They do everything. Beef, chicken, pork, mutton, even alligator jerky. Which I didn't even realize was something people want. If the quality is adequate, this enterprise kicks into high gear. Stuff what Dad said about real space dining. Legacy industry, my ass. Okay, that sounds a lot like they like have, like they mentioned real space a couple of times in those old text logs. So I guess they have, you know, like, I guess it's supposed to be the opposite to cyberspace. So they don't necessarily go out anymore and just meet in VR or something. And I guess that also took down restaurants, which is interesting. And apparently this person says, well, now that all enemy animals are dead and we have to grow meat in a vat,
Keep your back straight. Don't think about her face. Don't think about the blood.
oh, he seems to have a bit of a trauma of someone who died. Yeah, anyway, so apparently enough animals were dead that they were growing most meat in vats, and apparently alligator was dead, and chicken, beef, and chicken, what's the animal name that goes with beef again? Cattle, and what was it? Chicken, cattle, and sheep. Something like that, I guess.
The camps have been dealt with. Now to the ring of metal. Its high walls protect the enemy. We'll have to scale the height. Under fire if we're detected.
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
A war chief should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow. Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but be vigilant.
Yes, War Chief. I will.
Yes, Mom.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
Alrighty then. That's a little weird that I say, you know, like, I know a secret way, and then they go, well, Varl will tell us where to go. Let's grab some ridgewood just because we're there. Sorry.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough.
It's weird that she doesn't tell him at least, like, she found a message or something, but it's in a way that no one else can read.
Up you go.
I like that they have these
Take my hand.
kind of common special animations. Although, I mean, this one you see a couple of times in the game, but it's not as if it's super. Oops. Oh, they automatically put me in crouch, which is also nice. The one on the right. Can I get over there?
I once nearly lost an arm to a machine. Now, they will win us back this Sunday.
spotted.
Okay. Took those down. Now to get the last one. There.
Come on, brothers! Let's get...
Yeah, brothers. Help him. Undead brothers. Okay. I wonder if it's possible to... Like, I think they're, like, separate from the rest of the group. Enough so that, you can't really trigger the whole group by being a little too noisy here. But,
2 more. Take the one on the left.
Help me, brothers!
so what? We said I take the one on the left. And you just wait for me to take the one on the right as well? I mean, I guess it's a nice mechanic.
See that covered shelter?
Do you see those corruptors?
Focus, Varl. That shelter is full of blaze, a whole stockpile of it. If I set it off, the explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall too.
A breach for the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer. You head back, tell Sona the plan, and lead them to that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
Don't get yourself
All I
shot.
have to do is make it all happen. If I can do this quietly, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, that was what happened the last time. This one I found really difficult for the simple reason that there's a bunch of people here that will spot you if you try to sneak by. And as soon as I shot one, the others would notice me. Alright, more people over there. Come on, hold still, I want to tag you. Alright. Have everyone. Looks like it. And that one walks in that square, so as soon as he turns away from me, I should be able to. So the question is, can I use any tripwires or something here? Or will that alert the entire base? Oh, almost spotted me, that's not good. And of course I missed the duder over there, turning away. hide here. Okay, that one is looking at me now. That's not good. So the thing is, we have to get to that building back there, so where the objective point is slightly to the right of that.
Got someone down over here! Doesn't look good!
I need to get to that place fast.
Okay, that didn't go as well as I hoped again. Okay.
I need to set off that blaze before it's too late.
Okay. Now let's cheat a little bit and oh wait, I have to switch, which I can't hear. Okay, never mind, that didn't help all. Okay. That worked at least. And now the fun starts. Ah, come on. Oops. Oh, that's one of ours. Where are the enemies? And I should probably figure one of those corruptions safe. Wait, I don't have any left? Oh, great. Oh, no, no, no. Those guys first because they're quick to kill. And then later take care of the big one. We have it all. Looks like it. Okay. So let's switch to the Tripcaster. Oh, there's one left. Okay. All right. To you, but maybe not enough. Always do the buttons wrong. Okay. Gotcha.
All-Mother, look upon our victory. A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day, brave Nora.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it. Be ready to leave this place. Let your spears and arrows rest in the bodies of the fallen. They are tainted, like these ruins.
It's over. They won't be able to kill again. The killers, this corruption, they're all parts of the mystery I'm chasing. Where the trail leads, I go.
Okay. Let's collect everything that's not bolted down. Which I know is kind of the opposite of what she said regarding leave your weapons here. And your arrows. But you know how this works in games. That's the story explanation, and this is the game mechanic. But okay, that also worked a lot better than when first I played it with it, which is nice. Yeah, so the thing is, you have to get to that point where you can blow up everything, and then you have help. So, getting through there, you know, and just basically what I did is, you know, just run for it and ignore everyone shooting at me. And I guess that's a approach that works, but it took me several attempts, so if you see this and think, oh, that was easy, I'm not that good. No, I'm not that good. It's just because I'm playing it the second time, so now I know exactly where to run and things like that. So if you've died 2 or 3 times, don't worry, you'll have the same. And again, that's basically always what happened. Like, I had to get past, I had to take out this one guy, and then someone would always find him. Which is kind of annoying. You know, like, if you could hide bodies, then I would have just taken him into the underbrush and
No space.
that'd be it. Okay, so what have we left? Chill water. Well, let's see what we can craft to empty up inventory again. I haven't even used any of the sling. Oh, but the corruptors... I guess that's why it was easier. I think... That's interesting. I think I had some corruptors left over. But I guess this time I was fast enough that the corruptors were all standing next to the blaze, and if you do that, then they all blow up. Because, you know, like the Bellowback alone is, you know, you've seen it now, that it has like a big flamethrower, this thing. So, if you run into that, it will definitely, you know, like, it's a problem. Holo haunting. The rest of the paranormal research community remains intransigent. This is no great surprise. I knew my theories would be received as radical apostasy. However, the time is coming, and coming soon, when the body of research on paranormal phenomena will be forced to contend with the simple fact that virtual spaces are as easily occupied by the spirits of the restless dead as physical spaces. This is not mere speculation. It was I who witnessed the screaming spirit that drifts between the discussion rooms of the International Alliance of Knitting Enthusiasts. It was I who listened in stunned shock to the hushed, mad whispers writhing beneath the diegetic soundscape of goblination. Like spectral refugees, the spirits of the dead flee our realm to reside in the holoscape, and I intend to discover the reason. Okay. I guess if you find lost bits of internet message board messages, that's about what you'll get as well. It's a nice combination of, you know, like actual... I mean, this again tells you about... What was that here? Oh, just greeting the Nora.
We fought, and we won.
Okay, I think we've picked it all up, right? Looks like it. Alright. I think those are just completely blown here. Yep. Okay, so I guess we're good. Oh, sorry. Stay hydrated bot is reminding me to drink something, and oh, I have 3 skill points. Great. So what do we want to unlock? Strike from below or strong strike? No, we want to... Ammo crafter and scavenger plus will probably be what we do first. So now we should be able to craft more ammo with less resources. Inventory, treasure boxes. Whole lot of treasure boxes. Few health potions left here. I should remember that. In case I ever run out, I can refill here. Okay, let's see if we can do anything with our outfits. Okay. So that's 8 resist fire, 9 resist shock, 19 resist corruption, 7 resist shock, 5 resist shock, 7 resist corruption. So that would be better against corruption. But really, I think fire is usually our bigger problem right now. Oh, and yeah, we're out of antidote, so we need to get corruption glaze and freeze rime at the least. Okay, we need to collect more of those.
Gonna come in handy.
Okay. And I still haven't looked at the next quest. Oh, what level are we? 13. So we could think about getting to the... back to the main quest. Because we're now high level enough. We also have these side missions. I think we should do these first. Because I think there are more in the area. Or maybe not. Well, I guess let's go there and see if we can find them. Because that will be a nice robot fight as well. So let's see. And while this is loading, I'll take a quick sip of water and You should probably too, it's healthy. When a machine is frozen, it becomes more susceptible to damage. Also, it kind of stops attacking you, or at least attacks you more slowly. Ridgewood grows everywhere but more densely near riverbeds. Rocks are often found near roads and riverbeds. That's kind of an interesting thing if you're generating scenery. You know, in most cases, you don't want to hand generate all the scenery in a game, you know, because especially in a map as large as this, so you will use some algorithms, and this message kind of tells you a bit about what you could do, because you could basically sorry, got distracted by a turkey. And so you want to, you know, like,
This'll last.
designate a bunch of areas and go, okay, this is you know, the general area. You know, I want more of a foresty area here, and more of a desert area here, and more of a you know, like jungle area here maybe. But beyond that,
The battle took place here. But who won? Brave arrows in these machines. Must have caused a stampede. These machine tracks lead into the ruins, along with human footprints.
okay. So we found some tracks. Highlight track. Okay. Guitar. I like this style of music. It's really nice, you know, to have like a little bit of strumming of guitar as, you know, like just the bass line basically, I guess. And then something else like higher tone music. Like this could be, what is it, like a flute or vibraphone or something? Ah, great, it's raining. Yeah, so, dancing in the rain. Come on, you have that dancing thing that you do. All that.
Everything's sharp and looming in the rain.
I don't know, sometimes she looks up and, okay, I guess it's not the kind of day for that today. Where was I? Oh. Yeah, so, I guess what they're saying is that they, okay. Okay, I think we found the guys we're looking for. Pearl and Muds. Looks a bit like it. Okay, I had about 3 thoughts going, and one got interrupted by the other, because, like, scenery changed, or mission objectives shows up. Okay. Yeah, it says find them somewhere here, so I guess...
There's gotta be a way to override even these things.
Someone's still there?
Okay, so how do we get these guys?
Someone's still there?
Okay, I guess we'll do some tripcastery things.
Someone's still there?
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Okay, come here. Play with this. Yes. Whoops. Come here. Whoops. Alright. While you're down, get you. Okay. This worked well.
To come out yet?
I think that took me 2 or 3 times originally. Tries. But I mean, you know. So, I have to say, like, I knew this location already a little, so I knew that there had to be side entrances or something where they would come out more easily. So if you didn't do that, oh, dead rabbit, what a pity.
Oh, you're that brave who was outcast. What are you doing here?
Your friend Den told me to come find you. Why are you up there?
The Sawtooth ripped our packs from us. Me. Us. Without weapons, this was the best we could manage. Thank you so much for destroying it. Now we can get home. One thing, you won't tell anyone you saw us here, will you?
I didn't. At least, not your friend. Need any help getting down?
We'll go back on our own. Don't take this the wrong way, but maybe we shouldn't be seen with you, or they might figure us out.
Okay, yeah, so, I mean, what you'd usually try to do is sneak around this place a couple times.
I'd have to ditch something.
To see the situation. Ancient toothpick, and it shows a corkscrew. I like that. It's a common item. I guess we don't regret not taking it then. You know, and try to find a spot where you can sneak in or whatever. So yeah, that like, because like from that side where we arrived, it looked like these 2 doors were the only access, and then if you came around you actually saw, well, there's not much of that house left, and it's dangerous if you set up everything in front of those doors or inside because you think you can't get through the doors and suddenly they go around back. So you don't want to risk that, of course. So you have to be a little circumspect and go around here. I should have, you know, like usually if I try to replay something, I try to retrace my thoughts that I did at that moment. And try to play it the way I did back then. And here I was still remembering like how difficult it was when I played this the first time, so I was kind of too focused on, you know, doing it right and not failing it, and not enough focused on giving you a nice replay here. So apologies for that. I hope that explanation that I gave afterwards, that I kind of went around it a couple times, will help. First Amendment Virtual. Does the First Amendment apply to virtual spaces? April 29th, 2063. Last week, in one of the biggest synchronized police actions in US history, the homes of more than 700 private citizens were raided, and more than 500 arrests were made for the crime of inciting criminal behavior using private informational processes. If you've been paying attention over the past 9 years, you'll know how to parse the above legal word soup. Those raided are accused of participating in a virtual anti-corporate sovereignty rally, this time at the HoloNet headquarters of Sterling Malkeet. Watching 500 people, many of them bloodied and terrified, hauled from their homes by police SWAT bots is understandably and rightfully horrifying to a lot of people. But this is nothing new. As far back as 2054, when the first major arrest of virtual protesters occurred over the occupation of Metallurgic International's holographic customer service center, pundits and courts have engaged in the debate over whether or not the internet constitutes a public space and is therefore legally required to oblige peaceable assembly. Legislation simply hasn't kept up with the advances of the HoloNet, and that's no accident. It serves the interests of Sterling Malkeet and Metallurgic and their corporate ilk to treat the holoscape not as a public space, but, in the words of Metallurgic-backed Senator Jared O'Neill, an array of privately owned information processes. The same O'Neill, blah blah blah. Okay, so apparently they had some freedom of speech issues, which is actually something we still have today. Like, if you follow, like, the story about the app stores that exist for different software platforms these days, you know, like there's, like, I guess the most famous one is the one on the iPhone, you know, because they kind of, it's the first that was, you know, actually, well, I guess, you know, like, I guess the PlayStation Store here is a good example as well. You know, those stores are, the consoles are built by one manufacturer, and the store, you know, usually when you go to a store and buy something, that store has ordered the items that are in the store. So there's no way you can tell a store to carry your products. They get to decide what they carry. And they will carry what sells, of course. Or if they want to support something for some reason, then they will carry that. But, you know, they will not, like, it's their choice because it's their shop. And the problem is, if a platform, PlayStation in that case is a bad example because, you know, there is Xbox, there is the Switch, so there are actually, you know, it's not that much choice, but the iPhone is much closer to a monopoly in that sense, because the iPhone, at least, you know, a couple of years ago, was way ahead of the competition in some regards. And many people, basically, it was like, yeah, if I want a smartphone, I get an iPhone, you know. BlackBerry is dead by now. Microsoft Phone is out. Windows Phone is, I think, what they call it at the end. You know, they've stopped making that, basically. And so what you have left is various Android phones, and that's it. And so there's about, you know, like 2 companies that you can go to put your stuff in a store, and have it used by customers. And if you have a company that is all iPhones, for instance, then you cannot put software on their machines unless Apple accepts something into your store. And so that's kind of, so the only way to get, well, like the only way that a normal end user would use, you know. Here, now she kind of does this head tilted back, but it's not raining anymore. Okay, I guess she's enjoying the sun. So since the only way to get stuff in the store is really to have Apple accept your software, you're bound to their terms and conditions. You just, and either you accept them, or you're not on a large part of, not like there are more Android phones than iPhones usually, but iPhones have the majority of people who are willing to spend money on additional software. Because Android has the whole low price segment, and the low price segment are people who are happy installing, like a Linux, or installing, installing like software themselves, or building software themselves, just to save money. Because most of the people who can afford to use an Android phone are people who have more time than they have money, and so, or are, enjoy, tinkering with software, and so the time spent on money is on that is actually something they enjoy, or at least that brings them forward in their job or something. So anyway, I'm not trying to like talk up on phone, but there's like a big problem, because as a software vendor you kind of want to be on iOS, because that's where a large part of people who buy software are, or people who would buy software at least. And so if you want to do a product that Apple is not happy with, then you have a problem. Like, one example is Apple insists that everyone go through their payment method for buying stuff in-app, which, on one hand is a usability thing, because it means that people just enter their credentials once, and they are and they can just buy stuff. They don't have to like enter stuff into any random website, and their payment details never go out of your, like, only Apple basically has your payment details, and since you're using the Apple phone, it's assumed that you trust them already. So like, they could send any information that you type into themselves anyway, so you have to trust them already, but you don't have to trust anyone else. Apple will just send the amount of money that you want to give them, and that's it, because it all goes through Apple APIs. And so the problem with that is that if you have something like an Amazon app, Apple takes 30% of every purchase. I think it's that about. They changed the numbers a couple of times, so I might not. Originally they took 30%, and I think for apps they still do mostly. So Amazon have a store app that lets you browse their store, but not actually buy anything. The reason being that if you buy through the app, they would have to pay 30% to Apple for it, for the privilege. And, on many things, Apple might not even have the margins to give a markdown of 30%. And so, if you want to make a nice usable app instead of having people go through your website to buy stuff, then you cannot actually you cannot be in the Apple Store without paying Apple a big percentage of your sales. And that's just how it is. Like when Amazon, like there was a Comixology, the comic reading app, and when that got bought by Amazon, the first thing they did was take out the in-app purchases and told people, well, go to the website and buy your stuff there. And the thing is, you can't even put a link to the website in the app. That, you know, since you have to send something to Apple, like to your app before they publish it, like before it gets put on their server, and the only way to get software down is on their server, unless you jailbreak your phone, which most normal people won't do, you know, and which is also like a security risk and safety risk. But anyway, you know, so since you have to send it, and at that point Apple will look at it, you know, there's no way to get things in the official Apple store without actually conforming to whatever they tell you guidelines to conform to. Whatever guidelines they tell you to conform to. So,
My own damn fault.
that's kind of an issue. And that's the problem that this bit of lore that we found earlier kind of has the same thing, just at a much higher level. Because now companies are actually involved in government, so it's not just you want to be on that phone, and if you want to sell mobile phone software, the only way to actually make enough money to keep a company alive that, you know, has certain expenses, then you kind of have to be on there. No, it's actually like, well, this company is doing bad things, you want to stage a protest, but you're basically trespassing on their virtual office instead of standing on a public square in front of their office, just because the law hasn't been updated. And that's it's interesting that they think about all these things, because they're happening, sort of happening right now.
Say she fought like a sawtooth.
And, you know, there has been, you know, like legislation going on, and there have been court cases trying to change this situation. Right now, it seems it's still, you know, they're still favoring not regulating stuff too much. Although, I mean, Apple has changed a few things, and but some of them were just because, you know, software companies just went and said, you know, Apple, it doesn't make business sense for us anymore to put our software on your store, because you keep telling us to remove features that are essential to our products. And so they just went, well, we're not making an iOS version of that software anymore, and things like that. And even the same thing happened on the Mac store, for instance, and there, of course, Apple is much less dominant, and so Apple went like, oh, well, and on the Mac you can sideload, so kind of it was, well, everyone is moving out of our store and instead just selling directly on the website. First, that costs Apple money because they don't get their percentage anymore. And second, you know, that means, you know, they don't have as much control anymore when someone does something bad. And so they don't want to train their users to constantly sideload stuff, because that circumvents the little added security that you get in that case. Well, anyway, getting too deep into software and too little into this game lore, I think.
Well, I hope you're looking to buy. I could use the shards. See anything you like? Sure you do.
Let's see what you have for us. Warbow, sharpshot bow, rattler, Karja hunter bow, Karja sharpshot bow. That looks like it's a little better. Did I get that one? Let's see, our hunter bow has 19 damage, 25 tear, and fire. No, I think I didn't get that one. Okay, so let's just not get it. But we can get... Lennox Sickness Eater. I definitely had that. Let's see if we can at least... I think I'm good right now, so let's just get our free sample box. And oh yeah, the maps, we can get those. So, metal flowers, Banuk figures, ancient vessels, and vantages. Definitely know that we got that.
I'm heading for the border. You're a trader? What do you know of the Karja tribe, or their capital, Meridian?
I've never left our sacred land, but I've traded with Karja outlanders from time to time. Too fancy for their own good, if you ask me. As for Meridian, it's all they talk about. A city built atop a mesa, with soaring towers, high as mountains.
How did the Karja ever come to build such marvels?
Slave labor. But their new king has forbidden slavery. I guess he cares more about justice than new construction, huh?
Well, I'll be off. I hope business picks up.
Thanks. Me too.
Wild as beasts.
Thanks, me too. Alright. Let's see. We can, yeah, we can turn in this mission. Good.
I found your friends, you know where. They'll be back shortly.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a relief. You won't tell anyone, will you?
Relax. The matriarchs are up singing the Hymn of Atonement. I think you're safe.
You're right. The hymn atones for all of us. Thank you.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
That's nice.
Next time, remember what the matriarchs
Hey, we're good. They're just singing for atonement. Well, maybe. Okay, let's see, what else do we want to do? So I guess to go on the main quest, that's level 15. We're not quite there yet. Oh.
It hurts now, but I'm all the wiser for it.
There's someone nearby who still wants us to... Oh, that's a person taking apart a machine. I was just going like, what kind of weird headdress is that?
It hurts now, but I'm all the wiser for it. The defenses to hold.
Oh, Sona.
War Chief Sona, you're reinforcing Mother's Crown?
If the Nora are to weather another attack by the Metal Devil, we must brace our defenses. Still, the concern is not yours. You're not mine to command.
You can still ask, War Chief.
Very well. We need to harvest Lancehorns. They carry chill water, and their lenses have many uses also.
I have chill water now.
Good. Our ice and fire will stave off the machines. That leaves the matter of a Lancehorn lance. There's hunting to the west of here. I also need the watchtowers stocked with signal arrows. Take these to Orn's Tower in the south. If you would.
That's nice.
They say she fought bravely.
I sure hope they say that, because she did. Alright, Luck of the Hunt. The Dreamwillow Caches, I guess we should do that one now. Where was that? Okay. Somewhere down here. And where were the Lancehorns? I think she mentioned those somewhere. Ah, here. I think we'll go to those first. Just try and... get those first. Okay. Behind the mountain, I guess. This waypoint is a little...
Some things are beyond our ken.
looks a little useless right now.
All that screaming and blood. Now my turn.
Lance horn, okay. They're really nearby.
Snow haze. White as bone. That fuck up.
Okay. Let's see if we can be a little sneaky about those. Oh. I think that dude saw me. Oh. Didn't expect that dude. Jump out of the way, why doesn't it notice that? I really only wanted the lance horns. Leave me alone, will ya? Hey, there was a mountain in between us. Okay, slightly damaged. Come on, okay. But that cost us about 1.5 health bars, it seems. That's not bad. Of course, the lance horns are far away now. So let's try to get a little closer. See if we can shoot little bits off of you then. Okay, I think you've caught fire. Hey. Okay, I guess we've got some chill water. Oh, but it didn't pick up the lens. Because my inventory is full. Figures. Okay, resources. Okay. A lot of ridgewood that we can drop. No! It just like at the last second. It went back and Ah. Okay. Wait, let's do this like that. First recraft the arrows, which will hopefully use up. Okay.
Can't carry more.
No. Okay, resources. And let's just step way over there. Inventory, resources. Drop. Now go here and grab the Lancehorn lens. Now we're done. Okay. Do we have some room to collect some more? Yes, we do. Alright. So let's see where we're supposed to go now. Quite a bit away. Okay. Let's use the fast travel for that. That's really kind of odd. That it, like this, that it's this finicky about, you know, like you dropping items and it, I don't know, like if you're standing right next to something that can be interacted with, it would be nice if they
machine hunting across the river.
If they dropped some if they dropped it farther away, you know, when you drop an item. I mean, I guess the idea is if you're standing somewhere, it's probably a reasonably stable point. And if they try to drop it farther away, they might end up, you know, like dropping it down a ravine or something. Because the items you loot here actually have physics. So like if you shoot a raccoon or something, the raccoon carcass would kind of tumble down an incline. Which is not fun with like certain smaller animals seem to just like, you know, like roll down the hill and you're just running after them trying to be fast enough.
A brave trail. Should be a cache of Dreamwell up there.
Okay. Okay, we can't climb there. So there has to be someplace over there. Ah, here are climby bits. That's a technical term, by the way. No, it isn't. Oh, wait, there was... Yeah. Climb up. Good. Alright.
No dream willow. Just a few shards.
No dream willow, just metal shards. That's not nice. Okay. Let's go over there somewhere then. Oh, that reminds me, are there any fish in this lake? Yes, there are. Not fire arrows. Fish are also kind of annoying in that regard because they, you know, like swim along with the river, and so if you don't get them fast enough. they just float away from you before you can pick them up. Like sometimes you have to stand right in front of them to kind of stop them from flowing down. I'm not seeing any more fish. Come on. I guess. Okay. There is a tree. One can be climbed. That seems to be leading where we want to go. No. Jesus, girl. I thought you knew how to do this. Okay. Oh no, that's not where we want to go, is it? Yeah, it's 100 meters off. Okay. Okay, I guess we can just go down there. Oh, I think this is the hunting grounds. Let's see if that works. Because that's something that the hunting grounds will let you do. Yeah. So if you want to do any... If you want to use your environment, if you see any of those, you can play with them. I don't think I've seen any.
Might be a cache of dream willow along that brave trail.
Up there, okay. So how do we get over there? Here is a trail or a path or something. I don't think we need that really. Alright. We can do that jumpy thing again. Alright.
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the dream willow in these caches for shards. There's no dream willow in these caches. Feel want to know.
Okay, so go back to that place. And see what she suggests. I guess we'll be ending up collecting dream willow or something. I don't know. So the fast travel here works with a consumable item that you can, you know, buy from traders or craft. This fast travel pack that you might have seen in the inventory or mentioned when I fast travel, that it uses one of those. The issue with that is, of course, that you have to keep in mind that you have ones of those. They give them out pretty freely, but still. There is a golden fast travel pack that you can buy from traders. Let's see if this one has it actually. He has a fast travel pack? No, he doesn't. Okay. I think they're like as you get out of the embrace, the first traders will have it, since we just went back in again, of course. They don't.
You're back. I've already been to those stashes. All I found was a few shards.
That's strange. Who would have taken the Dream Willow? It's possible that Jun has gathered more. You could ask him, if you're willing to make the journey.
You say someone named Jun might have some Dream Willow?
Yes. He may be a recluse, but he helps the tribe by picking herbs and brewing medicines. The problem is that he lives west of Mother's Crown, and machines in that region are troublesome.
What sort of machines?
Scrappers. And sawtooths. It's quite dangerous.
I'll be on my way.
Goodbye.
Okay, so let's find Jun. Let's see, that's as far as we can get.
Someone trying to get my attention?
Oh, come on.
Spotted something. Quiet approach.
This'll do. Ooh.
Alright, I think we got the bandits and the strider. Now we just have to remember where we shot the boar.
Sky's getting lighter. Dawn's coming.
It goes somewhere over there. Oh, that's a living boar. Well, I guess we get that one too. Ah, come on. Okay. Boar skin. Okay, now we only have to find his ring. Wasn't there our boar somewhere here? Thought I saw it.
Good for an old remedy.
Here. That looks...
I can't override this machine yet. I need to find a way to learn.
Alright. So now we're here. Let's do a quick save and continue on to what we really wanted to do with this, which is find this Jun. Jun. However you pronounce the name. I mean, I heard the name pronounced and I still have the sound was somewhere between U and so I guess Jun. Jun. Hi, Fox. Okay, we found the road.
No room.
That's not good. Let's see if we can craft health potions. Full health potion is always best. Well, let's craft one of those as well, just to empty the inventory out a little bit. And we can somehow get that boar bone, okay. So let's keep going up there where it says that Jun can be found. And see. And Aloy said, "Come and see." And behold, a white snow. Or something like that. Guess we can climb up here. Come on. Be a little paranoid and save.
Help! I'm locked in! Someone!
Oh.
Anyone!
Loot.
Please! Help! Is someone there? Oh, Mother be praised. I thought I'd never be freed.
What happened?
A gang of outcasts, that's what. They burst in, stole my dream willow, and left me to die.
A gang of outcasts?
Yes, a gang! The door crashed open. I didn't stand a chance. They grabbed my dream willow and left me for dead.
Why would outcasts steal your dream willow?
Why? Because it's the most valuable herb I gather, of course. Miserable thieves.
They took nothing else?
No. Mark my words. They have struck a deal with outsiders. It's shards they're after, and they'll kill to get it.
Which way did the outcasts go?
Up the mountain, I think. You might catch them if you hurry. Whatever you do, don't let their shabby looks fool you. They'll kill you as soon as look at you. Oh, I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, you could stop talking for a start.
Okay, so I guess that's Jun.
The outcasts must have left. Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
It's hard to see these tracks in the snow. It's just a hint of purple. Now it's getting stronger, okay, because we have the outline of a person.
Hurry! Help me up! Got it! Hit it again! I'm out of arrows!
Try
The
using
outcasts
this.
that took the Dream Willow, and they're in trouble.
She heard it! Yeah, good! Finish! Oh, Mother be praised! Kill it! Finish it! Good shot! She heard it! Oh, Mother be praised! Yes! Good shot!
Okay, I think I tore off a component. Oh. Out of ammo, of course. Come on, hold still, I need to shoot your butt.
Kill it!
Yeah, that part is what I wanted to shoot at.
Yes!
Makes this a little easier.
Okay. That one. Good, I think we got them all. Do you like them short? Do you like them tall? I like them all. Okay. Probably not not quite the song that you would want people to sing. Especially because, you know, there's barely any singing involved. What was the last one? Do we have a watcher here somewhere? Here somewhere. There.
You have our thanks, if the gratitude of outcasts means anything to you.
It does.
You not only save us, but speak to us.
The matriarchs cast me out at birth. The laws of the Nora don't mean much to me.
And you're that girl whose mother never claimed her. But an outcast no longer.
No. A seeker, in fact. Looking for Dream Willow.
That could be a problem.
Why did you take the Dream Willow?
Because we have wounded. Why else would we take it? Something terrible has happened to the tribe. The Braves offer no protection. The machines are angry, and bandits infest the sacred land and prey upon us. Why else would outcasts break custom and band together, but that we have no choice? Even so, we did not steal. We left shards in the stashes and tried to pay John. But of course he would not speak to us.
What crimes did you and the others commit?
I beat a man who stole my kill. It was my wrong. The others stole, broke custom, or trespassed among the bones of the metal world. No murderers here, if that's what you're asking.
Jun said you roughed him up.
He was too busy cringing to know what happened. The man's a coward. We made sure not to hurt him, not that he seemed to notice.
There are others who need Dream Willow. You can't have all of it.
You asking or demanding?
Talking. One person to another.
I see. Perhaps we have more than we need. After everything that happened, we were afraid. We took all we could find. Here, I'll keep a portion, but the rest... may it find its way to those who need it.
I'll see that it does. In the meantime, stay safe. And stick together.
That was easy. I have to go back to June. So let's see. Is that where he came from? No. One over. That didn't happen to me the first time that I got lost here.
It's heavy.
Where's the road?
World's going white.
Down there. See, so I'm right over the spot. Yeah, okay. Now I'm on the path again.
Here's the Dream Willow. Take it to Fia and Mother's Rise. There are wounded braves there who need it badly.
I will. But what became of the outcasts? Did those wretches pay for their crimes? Ganging up together, speaking to each other, and to us. I hope you showed them no mercy.
You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
I was raised as an outcast in the mountains above Mother's heart.
The motherless girl. If I'd known, I never would have spoken to you.
And yet it's this motherless girl who freed you and recovered your Dream Willow for the tribe. Maybe if you judged people less, you wouldn't be so lonely.
I have no need of others.
Then congratulations, Jun. You've managed to shun yourself. I'm done here. Make sure that Fia gets that Dream Willow, or I'll be back.
Alright. So we've got this, and we've got a reward box. Let's see, metal shards blaze. Okay, I think we've unpacked everything we could. At least there's that. So let's see, quests. We still have the corrupted from the main quest. Daughter's Vengeance. Shortage of supplies. Signal arrows. And a bandit camp. We should probably do that. Well, bandit camp is basically similar to the main quest that we just did at the start of the stream. but they're really enjoyable, I think. Well, you know, like, if I could, of course, I'd do more of the Machine World stuff. Instead of bandit camps, but I mean, they're okay, they're fun. Alright, where were we? There was something I wanted to do. Alright, crafting carry capacity. Yes, finally, hunter arrow. Hunter bow. Somehow I always say arrow when it says bow. Oh, did I just undo one of my... I'll gather 4 boar skins, I guess I'm good. But we still have to find his ring. And we have to deliver the arrows, so let's see... We're supposed to find his ring somewhere there. Okay, I guess we'll go there. Use freeze arrows or freeze bombs to make machines brittle. This makes them much more susceptible to incoming damage from the other ammo types. Corruption is represented by this icon. It drives both machines and humans mad for a short period of time. Oh, it works on humans as well. Oops. Shot a boar. Oh well, there's cover there at least, so maybe we're good. Alright, let's see where we want to go. Actually, back past the fireplace and down across. Okay.
Something there!
Great. Another group of bandits.
Feel this one! Try to run!
Okay. If you would have some health potions, that would be nice. Yep. Thank you. Okay, so inventory resources. Okay. Don't really need that much wood here. Oh, the arrow quiver is larger, that's why I could craft some even from arrows that I hadn't used. Okay. So we wanted to cross here. Trying to remember, what do you call those? Oops.
You're going down.
machine. Investigate the area and find the ring. Great. The one ring.
Wherever these machines are made, hard to tell the tracks apart. This was tame and a bore.
Okay, so I guess I'll have to get these duders out here.
Not much gets past them.
Ooh, that went surprisingly well. Any more? Oh. Seems those were all the machines nearby.
It's not marked. Wonder what killed it. Froth around the mouth. Something it ate? Something caught in its throat. Let's see here. That would be Tame's ring.
It just ate a ring. Really? And choked on it? Seems kind of weird to, you know, like,
I can't spare the weight.
if he'd lost a finger or something, I would understand that maybe it would think, you know, it's food and eat the ring with it, but seems a little weird. We've got all. Oh, more over there. Okay, what is that? 12% damage coil mod. Okay, let's see what else we can drop. Let's see. So if you don't have the expansion yet, you don't have these spear modifications yet? Because that's an addition from the expansion that you can actually modify your spear. Let's see. I guess we can drop this one. This one. And grab these here instead. Let's check, do we have anything else we can do? Oh, we can make the traps pouch larger. Modification satchel, we can make that larger. Definitely do that. Okay, so trap pouch is as large as it can get. And now with boar skin and fishbone. A lot of fishbone, apparently. Well, I guess if they're here, let's upgrade those. Just because we
Can't
can.
carry more.
Blaze I'm leaving behind. Nah, I don't want that. Surely there's something else we can drop. Okay, and I guess we can pick up the modifications again, just in case we still need them, or in case we want to sell them. Okay. So I think we've got it all. We can turn in the quest. And what else? Yeah, I guess we can talk to my mother's crown. I would first deliver the... Oh. Luck of the hunt is closer. Okay, I think that's mother's crown, right? Okay. And from there... Here is where we put the signal arrows, okay. So let's fast travel there.
Next time, I'll remember what we experienced.
Are you Salai? Jan said your niece may have come through here. Nakoa.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Please, I only want to help. I'm a seeker headed north. Jan wanted me to help find her. Anything you tell me stays between us.
I gave her supplies for the journey. She was headed for Day Tower, looking for Zaid. Nothing I could say would stop her.
Is there anything you can tell me about Day Tower?
It's a Karja fort, right at the border. Bastards used to gather Nora captives there, so they could ship them to Meridian for slaughter. I told Nakoa not to go. What's a lone Nora gonna do there? But she wouldn't listen. All she can think about is finding Zaid.
What do you know of Zaid?
He's a rabid animal, a murderer. The worst of the Red Raiders. Killed my brother while poor Nakoa watched from the shadows. Even as I begged her not to go, part of me wanted her to. I need him dead as much as she does. You can't imagine what it's like. He mutilated my brother. And yet he walks free among the Karja.
I understand. Better than you think. I'll look for Nakoa when I reach Day Tower.
I'm not sure you can reach it. I've heard they closed the gates because of this corruption among the machines. But Maria might know more. Just don't mention why you're asking.
I won't. I promise.
Okay. Now we know that for this we'll have to go to Day Tower as well, so we can do that on the way. So now we'll do the supplies thing.
Some things are beyond whatever happens to me. I'll know better next time.
And now let's head.
Close the border while the corruptions.
Where do we go? Yeah, I guess we can go down here.
Let us go.
Mother's crown.
Getting soaked from melted snow.
But why would pathfinding send me here if there's no bridge of some sort? Come on. Okay.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Okay. I wonder how the Watchers feel easier than when I played it the first time, so my guess is that I unlocked one skill earlier
Not done yet.
than I did the last time. Not silent strike, not strike from above, not silent drop. Silent drop I got pretty early on. And those are not damage related. Healing, natural resources, no. Well, I guess I just have more practice or something. Let's just continue on then. It's nice that the health bar at least still stays visible. So you know you've recently damaged someone and where they went. Kind of like tracking the wounded animal. Which, you know, is probably a habit a hunter like Aloy would have, you know, like to... Because it's what you do a lot, you know, you shoot, you don't quite hit, and then you track it for the rest of the distance. First,
Sure
friends
brought a
later.
cart.
What didn't it pick up? Ridgewood. Okay, I can live with that.
You're Orn? Aren't you a little young to be a sentinel?
You can talk.
Fair. The war chief had me bring you these fire arrows. Send up a signal the moment you see anything suspicious, all right?
I know. I'm young, not stupid. If they come back...
Just be safe.
The trip down's the best part.
Okay. Let's do the trip down then. Woo! Alright, so we've done the resupply run. We'll return to Sona. Okay. Luck of the Hunt. Where is he? Seen Mother's Crown as well? Yeah, they're all there. Oh, he's outside. Okay, let's fast travel there. We're quickly running out of fast travel packs, but I'm kind of not lazy enough right now. And I mean, like when I previously played the game, they were just piling up eventually. So of course, at some point I just had the fast travel pack, the golden one. So I was just not using them. So of course they were piling up. So maybe I have a slightly distorted memory of how often you get them.
Good hunting, I hope.
I've brought you the boar skins and your lucky ring, Tame.
All Mother be praised.
And you, of course. Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
I think I'll wear it around my neck from now on.
Let's do a quick save, because we're here. And I always like to quick save excessively. Also helps against power outages and crashes, by the way. Okay, so I think we had a... Where did it go? Shortage of supplies here. Where are we supposed to go now? To the... Okay, climb up there. Yeah, we can do that. I actually, the first time I played this, I accidentally went up there pretty early on because I just saw, oh, there's something to climb, maybe there's something to discover. And only then realized that I think there's a bit of loot up there and that's it. And then had to climb it again when this mission came up.
Tough, but I'm used to it. I brought you the Lancehorn lens, Sona.
I'll make a weapon with this myself. No warrior should forget the feel of craft. And you brought the signal arrows to Orn?
I did. Kind of hope he never has to use them, though.
We stand agreed. It is a poor war chief who has a craving for war. For now, all I ask of our braves is that they are ready. I thank you for your aid. Should All-Mother test us with another storm, we will not bend to it. May you find what you seek in the Tainted Lands, and return.
Oh, that's a raccoon skin? And my inventory is full. I need a boar bone for that. Okay, so let's find something to drop from our inventory. I guess Ridgewood is not in anymore because that's the last stack of Ridgewood I have. Maybe that small stack of wire. Okay. Because raccoon skin is much harder to find. Does that open up any... Nope. Alright, where do we go next? I guess we have to clear this corruption here. Or we will not be able to move up. Alright, let's see. Are the corrupted zones in this direction? Yes. 700 and 100, so I guess we go to that one first. Oh, and that reminds me, I totally haven't...
Need them soon enough.
I haven't done one thing yet. You may remember someone told us about a cauldron. Or was it? Here, Cauldron Sigma. So that we should probably do as well. But I think I'll save that for next time. The cauldron is a good thing too. Okay, those are already the ones I have to get.
Those machines. You can see the corruption coming off them like smoke. Time to clear them up.
Come on. You can see me? Okay, maybe switch to something that has ammo. Okay. Is that all of them? Looks like that was all of them. At least the mission objective is gone. Okay, that was a bit simpler than I remember. Although, I mean, I did take a bit of health. I should have used a health potion. Oh well. It'll be fine. It's not as if I might end up in a big battle or something and regret not having medicinal herbs. Here's a medicinal one. Oops. Okay, so I have quite some distance to walk. Oh. Question is, can I hack broadheads or something? Okay, this would be the hunting grounds. I don't really want to do hunting grounds. They're not really that interesting. They're basically, you know, shoot this many things or something. So it's not as if it would be of interest to the story.
Have to leave something else behind.
Oh. really need to either increase my inventory or sell some stuff. Or buy weapons that use some of these materials and let me turn them into ammunition. Let's see, what can I drop that? So chill water, I don't think I have much freeze stuff yet. So let's drop that. Of course I dropped it and picked it up right again. Okay. Now I've got the turkey skin.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Huh. I was surprised that I hit that at this distance. Wait, let's check. Notebook. Machine catalog. No broadheads. So I guess that means I definitely don't know how to hack them. Okay. Just the wire. Oh. We used a bunch of wire, so why not craft stuff and refill. Another watcher.
Good haul.
Alright. Have to head on in that direction.
Gotta find a way to override more machines.
Yep. So we've scanned the broadhead. I wonder if that counts to put it in our notebook. Yeah, broadhead. Okay. That was the prerequisite. Override unlocked. Oh, okay. I actually know this machine and can unlock. I can override it. So that means if I'm sneaky enough, I might be able to override this one, yes. Then I can just ride away into the sunset. Woo. Maybe I shouldn't quite ride past everyone else.
Calm.
Oh, those are the corrupted ones. Okay. Come on. Kick. Kick. Yeah. combat zone. Oh well. Oh, I should probably up my health again.
Pass the test.
Okay. Friend Broadhead. Where do we go? Okay, we just continue down there and see. Oops, come on, this way. Over the bridge, not under. Uh-oh. That's a scorcher, that's not good. Not a scorcher, but like a... sawtooth, probably. Horsey. That's not nice. Okay, that's not too good. Of health. All right. I should try to get some more medicinal plants. I think I'll do that. Where is some stuff? Alright. Always good to have a few health bars in reserve because the herbs are just easier to get, you know, because like not like to find. That's probably more running around than just crafting a health potion. But easier to trigger while you're in combat, I mean. Let's see, traps and potions. Potions. Oh, we don't have enough rich meat. At least we can do one of those. And we can do a few of those.
Probably going to need it.
It's always like the health plants are mostly red, and so I keep walking up to like things I can't pick up because I'm already full. Because, you know, they're red as well at the top, but it's the indicator that you can't get them. Let's see, potions. Resist shock. Alright, at least that is full now. That's the hydration point. The bot has a point. I should drink some more. I'm already feeling my mouth is dry. Give me a second and I'll be right back with you. Alright. That was a refreshing little gulp of water. Oh, that's our nice little horsey. I'm sorry, horsey. I should probably remove that marker so it doesn't... Oh, and we don't. Alright, now we're ready. So now let's find this corrupted zone up there. It's a really nice river and an area with those waterfalls.
The Forsaken village that Maria spoke of. It's in shambles.
Alright. I remember this being a bit of work. Right, exactly. So this is a job for a tripcaster. One woman and her tripcaster. Taking care of bringing justice back to the world.
Daybreak. Yesterday's gone.
Really? Yesterday is gone. Is there a place where I can sneak some more? Guess I have to find a way to draw them in.
Here they come. Corrupted Watchers. Slow and quiet does it.
Oops. Come on, run through. Yes, thank you. I got a bit of corruption there. Yes. Ooh. Come on, run through. You can do it. Yes.
I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Karja fort will let me pass over the mountains.
Okay. I need to find more corruption glaze root, it seems. Freeze rhyme, I have enough apparently. But at least we've got this corrupted area.
Got too much already.
Oh, apparently built that right through the house. Okay, it got the important parts, I guess. Wait, don't craft traps, because that's what I did the last time, instinctively crafting traps to free up inventory space, not remembering that I can just pick up those. Yeah, exactly, because there's still one left. Once I've picked up most of the unexploded ones. I didn't use any arrows either. There's not really anything left to unpack here. I should probably come back at some point and those up again. I wonder if they're still there after endgame. Okay. So I guess we've got the majority of the corruption. So we can continue to the Karja fort now. A Daughter's Vengeance. We are level 15. That's also Day Tower. Okay. So we want to go there anyway. And we need boar bone. Okay. So I guess we continue on. I think I should probably have a few corruption ones. So Nora Brave, Silent Hunter Light. So let's swap these out. And equip this one instead and see how that works for the next couple battles. Oh right, and I think our bandit camp was somewhere on the way here. Yeah. There it is. So I guess we'll do that on the way. And that looks like a medicinal plant.
Black smoke, red tatters. More bandits like the ones at Devil's Thirst.
I wonder if I can be a little more sneaky. Last time I basically accidentally just walked up to them. I wonder, like, is this, is this psychological warfare? Or is this just that the bandits took over this place and it's still smoking? That kind of thing. Like, why is it... I mean, the red tatters are obviously banners or something. With which they mark, like, this is our fort. So, I mean, you know, like that, some tribes probably also have, like, banners and things, so not really surprised too much about that. And these machine parts that they hang up as well are like their totems to kind of tell people stay away from our area. So I'm not really surprised about that. Can we climb up here? Maybe sneak up on them a little bit. Yeah, we're above them actually. That's a lot nicer than accidentally walking in the front entrance and going like... I don't know, she didn't say the bandits thing, I think. Bandit camp. Let's see. Bandit camps. Oh, we haven't done the Devil's Thirst one yet. I actually totally forgot. Okay, let's do those separately, I think. Guess if we haven't talked to Nil yet, then let's just leave the bandits be for now. And go meet the Karja, and I think then we're... Oh yeah, we're like 4 minutes before end, so I think I'll just do that last little battle and then we'll be gone. Then we'll be done for today and we can find someone to raid.
I'll find a use for you.
Luckily, on the walk up here, there's a lot of... Like, they know they need to prepare you for what comes up. Though they're giving you... So they're giving you a bunch of medicinal plants and ridgewood for arrows. Okay.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Karja fort? A corruptor.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
So am I. Corruptor, walk through the wire. No, not past. Through, please. And I will walk through the wire. Some people never learn. And we will walk through the wire and let it burn.
The sun shines upon us this day!
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
We have...
Girl! Approach!
No, I think they ran through all our blast wire so we don't... We have to craft new ones, okay.
Girl! Come closer!
Yeah.
I'd have to ditch something.
There's something green. Fire coil, okay.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balon! Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Open the gates!
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
Okay, and this is the point where we'll end the stream today. We've got a few more skill points and we can continue here next time. Thank you for watching. And now let's see, let's quickly grab someone to follow. And, not to follow, to raid, and I hope you'll stay and come along for the trip. Give me a second. Click. Who is there? Yeah, and so I usually start, I do 3-hour streams, so that means if it's 1 PM now for you, like it is for me, then you're probably then I started at 10 AM, and so that's when you might want to turn on in if you want to find out tomorrow how it continues here and how Meridian will look if we get that far. So let's see, I think we'll just go and raid FG and see you there, I hope. So FG's playing Witch Surprise RimWorld again. So see you there.